actor in Hollywood. The guy who burned through hundreds of millions, Cage would sacrifice everything for his craft. One look conquered the entire world. This is the story of Nicolas Cage.
That's right.
Born in 1964 inches, California, to a family of actors. His uncle, Francis Ford Coppola, director of the Godfather trilogy. His aunt starred in Rocky. This background could have handed him Hollywood on a silver platter. Young Cage didn't want to ride on his family name. To avoid the nepotism label, Cage changed his name from Nicolas Coppola to Nicolas Cage. He was determined to make it on his own. At 18, Cage made his debut in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It was a small role. Sharing the screen with Sean Penn was a huge opportunity for the young actor. 2 years later, Cage landed his first leading role in Birdie. Cage played a traumatized Vietnam vet. To capture the character's pain, Cage pulled out 2 of his own teeth. The film won the Grand Prix at Cannes. Critics praised Cage's performance. This insane dedication became his trademark. During Vampire's Kiss, Cage actually ate a live cockroach. He wanted to feel the character's madness. In 1995, Cage played a self-destructive alcoholic in Leaving Las Vegas. To get into character, Cage kept drinking on set. He pushed himself to the breaking point. The performance won Cage the Oscar for Best Actor. He was only 31. After winning the Oscar, Cage entered his golden era. In 1996, Cage teamed up with Sean Connery for The Rock. The film made $335 million worldwide. The Rock became one of the most iconic action films of the 90 seconds. That final scene with Cage holding up the green flare remains one of cinema's most powerful moments. Cage followed up with Con Air and John Woo's Face Off. These 3 films made Cage the hottest star of the 90 seconds. Few people know Cage was cast as Superman. The project never made it to theaters. In 2005, Cage delivered another stunning performance in Lord of War. Playing a ruthless arms dealer, Cage exposed the dark reality of international weapons trade. The production worked with actual arms dealers. They used around 3,000 real AK-47 seconds. Lord of War became one of Cage's signature roles. During those years, Cage was the biggest box office draw in the world. Box office, awards, critical acclaim, he had it all. At his peak, Cage commanded $20 million per film. The wealth was unimaginable. Cage spent money just as fast. Cage owned 15 mansions, including an actual castle. Cage collected luxury cars and yachts. Cage had a passion for rare comic books. Cage dropped millions on a dinosaur skull. This lavish lifestyle buried Cage in debt. In 2009, reports revealed Cage owed over $14 million in taxes. To pay it off, Cage went on a filming spree. Cage stopped being selective. If they paid, he showed up. Between 2006 and 2022, Cage made nearly 50 films. Cage became the king of bad movies. Not every film from this era was terrible. National Treasure, Ghost Rider, and Next got decent reviews. In recent years, Cage has climbed out of debt. Cage started looking at his life with humor. In The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Cage played Nicolas Cage. Cage poked fun at his own life and career. This self-awareness made audiences fall in love with Cage again. Today, Nicolas Cage isn't a box office guarantee anymore. Getting back to his peak seems unlikely. As both the king of bad movies and an Oscar winner, Cage has left his own unique mark on cinema.